Why did you stop, BikeBlogger? Because I'm looking at my camera. BikeBlogger here. On my way home from work. Cold night tonight. Sort of looked like it was snowing earlier. Nothing on the road right now. Gotta be awfully careful though. Black ice and whatnot. Let's talk about the time I didn't bust my camera lens, but the time I butchered it. Whew. So I have a GoPro, an older GoPro camera. People are always asking what camera I use. Just an old GoPro. So years ago, GoPro released the GoPro 3, and mine's actually a 3 Plus, and it had a focusing issue. To fix it, you gotta basically mess with your camera. Essentially, void the warranty. Now, why didn't I just return it under warranty? Again, it's an old camera. I'm the second owner of this camera. Ain't paying full price. But, you know, things like this can happen. So I actually had to do a little mod on the camera to try and fix the focus as best I could. What does that involve? Well, this guy going straight. I actually had to twist the camera lens. Hold on a second. Alright. Had to stop for a second. Screwing around with my gloves. I have these big lobster claw gloves, which have some fairly warm insulation or glove liners built in. And the only problem with them, those glove liners can get sort of pulled out of place from one claw on this thing to the other, and that can get a bit annoying, because then you got to sort of, you know, turn it inside out or just try to fiddle around with it. It's a big hassle basically, because like I said, this thing has a glove liner. A glove liner is just a glove inside a glove. It's not actually a glove, but it's some insulation on these pearl Azumi lobster claw gloves. They're sort of like mittens, except you got 3 fingers, one less than the Simpsons. Alright, back on topic. My camera. Yeah, I basically had to remove a cover, remove a couple of O-rings, so my camera is even less waterproof than it was when I worked on it. I put it back pretty well. Put it back together, that is. And then you gotta take some pliers and you gotta twist on the lens, because you can actually adjust the focus. Even though GoPro says there's no focus adjustment on their cameras, there actually is. You can manually focus it. So I think I got it at a pretty good spot. Where stuff off in the distance, depending on the light levels, it's sort of dark right now. The stuff in the distance looks rather sharp, and stuff up close, i.e. my handle brake levers here, they appear pretty clear. A little blurry, I think. I tried to get the best I could, where the focus was, you know, infinity focus, you know. Stuff up close and far away is, why did I even slow down there? Is in good focus. Focus. Whew. I got my balaclava on here. I don't have my mouth covered though, and I'm getting really cold. Let's see if I can try to cover up a little bit. Cover a little bit of my skin. Doing it while cycling. Alright, I gotta stop again. Oh, don't you hate it? Stopping while riding a bike? It's just like, let's see here. It's just like running. I don't like to stop when I'm going for a run. I don't like to stop when I'm going for a bike ride. I don't know if the rest of you are the same way. Oh my gosh. There goes the train. I just missed it. Oh. Hang on, I gotta take my gloves off now. Alright, what's going on here? I got this all inside out or something. Oh man. It's getting in the way of my buckle from my helmet. Let's see. Oh great, now my glasses are all fogged up. Alright, let's see, I don't have my nose under it, but I have my mouth under it. The balaclava, that is. So, let's get moving here so my glasses can defog. Yeah, screw it. My commute isn't very long. Gotta work that out. Gotta, you know, get all your ducks in a row. Get all nicely bundled up. Don't just run out the door and jump on the bike. Can be pretty eager to jump on my bike at the end of the day sometimes. I don't spend the proper amount of time bundling up properly. It does stink though. Fortunately, winter is just another month or so, I guess. We're getting some warmer weather here. So my camera works, I think, fine. I did this fix, quote unquote fix, months and months ago. I don't think anyone really noticed because no one mentioned anything. But it is a little clearer. It's not as blurry as some of my past videos. So yeah, it's a road. Oh, it's a mess. Bumpy everywhere. So, yeah, that's what's going on with me. Fixing cameras and using cameras. Whew. Up the hill. Up the hill. Between the speed bumps. Whew. It's Friday night. Nobody's around. It's 8:30. Still on my way home. Traveling at 13 miles per hour in the cold. Nobody around. I'm not gonna post a link. I always post links. What do you mean not post a link? There's some videos if you're interested on how to quote unquote fix the focus on your GoPro camera. I don't really recommend it. Obviously it's gonna void your warranty, but like I said, I'm not the original owner of this camera, so I don't think the warranty's transferable anyway. But you know, you could very well mess up your lens. I did not scratch mine. I'm fortunate that I didn't mess up my lens more than I could have. Otherwise, let's see. Alright. It was a little bit of snowflakes, a little precipitation earlier. So I can't see any ice, but I'm gonna take this real easy now. Real easy. Not falling down again. Alright, going about 8 miles per hour there. Okay. You know, it's nice to have multiple bikes, like a rain bike and a regular bike that you ride on the nice days, but if you're sort of tempted to ride your nice bike on a not so nice day, then it's, you know, pretty useless having a second bike, because if you got a second bike, you ought to use it on the days you bought it for. that is days when there's precipitation. Unfortunately, there's never a 100% chance of knowing when it isn't or isn't going to rain, except for those days that it's storming. So, anyway. So yeah, going through it again. The camera. The way I fixed the focus was I popped off some covers with some screwdrivers, and then I used some pliers to twist on the lens itself. I had to break some glue, so I actually tore one of the O-rings, so a little rubber gasket, so water can more easily get in there and destroy my camera if I ride in the heavy rain. But obviously, you know, I'll still ride in the rain. It would be nice to get a newer camera sometime, but I'm so used to using this one. I don't really have any complaints about this one, except for that when I got it, it took me a while, but I realized the focus wasn't quite right. But knowing that there's no official way to change the focus, I thought, it's not worth it. And then curiosity got the best of me, I guess, and pulled out the toolbox, and I went to town on my camera. But it still works. No issues whatsoever. Although I do cringe a little bit when I'm riding in the rain. Worried something might happen to my camera, but hey, it's just a camera. Cameras come, cameras go. See you next time. Oh, can I get this balaclava on now? It's cold. Ugh.